So, in the aftermath of the 2007-2008 economic crisis, we millennials were graduating college and going into an empty job market that is very similar to today's job market, except the economy today is actually much worse somehow. In 2007, I made like $7 an hour working part-time while going to college, and I could afford to split rent at a decent apartment in a big city. Whereas today, you need two people working full-time, making at least $20 an hour to be able to afford a crappy place out in the boonies. The economy is being deliberately destroyed. It's being deliberately pillaged. So anyway, we millennials had grown up in the 90s, and we expected to inherit that world. It wasn't a perfect world, but it was a lot better than what we have today. Then 9/11 happened, and then we invaded Iraq, and then the Great Recession happened, and we realized bankers had destroyed the world that we had grown up in. Anybody remotely plugged into politics realized this. I wasn't in New York during Occupy Wall Street, but I was part of that zeitgeist. I was part of that milieu. So leftists realized bankers have way too much power. They were young and naive, and they didn't realize the full implications of what they had discovered, and they tried to do something about bankers running everything. So in 2011, a bunch of radical leftists got organized and said, hey, bankers run the world, and we can do something about it. We're going to live in Zuccotti Park in New York until whatever. They had a whole litany of things they wanted, and frankly, most of them were just mad that they didn't have cushy Wall Street jobs. So in typical lefty fashion, the movement just petered out and went nowhere productive. But the movement did gain a lot of attention, and it put a lot of eyeballs on the fact that bankers have too much power. We at the time thought it was white bankers, these rich white men running the world. That scared the elites. We all thought it was white men, but that was still a little bit too close for comfort.